let's say that you're trying to figure out why my throughput isn't as high as it should be, right? So we have a diagnostic called Atlas, and Atlas is a bit of checking everything, right? It's like if you were to bring your car into the shop, they hook the computer up to it, and they're like, all right, this is in order, the stuff that's wrong. Operationally, we ask a question that has proven to be one of our favorite questions, which is, do you have all the tools you need to do your job excellently? And if we get anything other than a 9 or a 10 on that, we say, what would make that be a 10? And we get a list. And this list, so we did this for a company of about 1,000 people a few years back. This list included things that took about $3 to fix. This list included things that were, insanely expensive. But there's a huge chunk of this list that you can just fix. You can write a check and fix it. And if you do it right, you can use it as a cultural buffer. Mm-hmm. What you're doing there is you're saying every 2 weeks, hey, remember you guys took that survey? We just fixed that thing. And then you get this good news machine going. And so the people understand, hey, these guys listen to us. And then what also happens is they actually start, you remove friction from them doing their jobs. So that's one example of what's in Atlas that helps us with almost any part of the company, which is just such a simple, it's a disarmingly simple question and people love answering it. Let's just say Jay, you're going to give me a briefcase with $10 million and I could buy a company for up to 9 million. I have $1 million to plow into it.
Yeah.
The first thing I'd want to know is what's the upside to this business that's not apparent in legal, tax, financial due diligence, right? So like, what am I missing? And so this is what Atlas does. Atlas tells you, look at all this upside, or it tells you this is a big problem and this might be a poison pill in here culturally. This might be a poison pill in here structurally. So we ask people, do you know your career path? It's a very simple question. Just, do you know your career path? Not, are you enjoying it? Do you feel great about the company? It's like, do you know it? If you get a number that's less than 30% of people knowing their career path, I'm going to tell you have a problem. You as the buyer, me as the buyer, can choose to fix that or walk away and go, God, fixing that culturally is too much of a pain. That's not the business we're in. Or you say, are you telling me that I could get like my retention to go up, all of these other metrics that we track against that will all go up if I fix this one problem? Yes. So if you're in a competitive bid situation, you'll see a hidden upside that they won't know about. And so they might bail on an extra, 2% on the deal, whereas you can afford this all day because your upside based on the diagnostics is telling you if you fix 2 problems, this thing's going to hump. So it is really, it's uncovering the hidden stuff that people miss because a lot of times they're just industry experts, right? So if I'm buying a manufacturing company, my operational due diligence, I'm bringing in the manufacturing guy. Well, the manufacturing guy may not know all of the research that we did for 6 years to build this thing, right? Because ours is designed around what makes a business function, not what makes a manufacturer function.